Ladies and gentlemen. Smoke.
Jokes. I like that shit.
Hey everybody, my name's Sarah Ashby and I'm here today with Smokes and Jokes, just here to tell some amazing little funnies for y'all. I'm really excited to be here actually. Don't know if you guys can tell from looking at me, but I smoke a lot of weed. Like I smoke too much weed, like I smoke a lot of weed, I smoke so much weed, I smoke a dumb amount of weed, I smoke a stupid amount of weed, I smoke too much weed. Like to give you an example, I smoke so much weed that I regularly answer yes or no questions with thanks, you too, man. You know, like, I smoke so much weed, I, like, thank automatic doors as I walk through them, right? Just like, oh, thank you, robot god. No, it's fine. It's interesting, though, because I wasn't a stoner in high school. I wasn't. I started smoking weed later in life. And you wouldn't, again, be able to tell that from me. A lot of people think I smoked in high school, you know, because, like, I zone out all the time, and I never passed grade 10 math. But no, I started smoking in my 20s. So I never had to deal with all that, like, teenage stuff that came with smoking weed, you know? Like, I never had to hide weed from my parents, which was cool. But instead, now that anxiety is like manifested into a new fear, now I'm just scared that my parents are gonna catch me smoking weed as an adult and just be like upset. Like, I'm worried I'm just gonna be at home in my 2-bedroom apartment lighting a joint by myself and they're just gonna like kick down the door and be like, we're disappointed in you. And I'll be like, I'm 26. No, it's very, very interesting. But I find it weird too, like being a stoner and dating is really weird. Like, I don't know if y'all get this, but I get this thing where like people get very excited about the fact that I smoke weed, but then get very intimidated by the amount of weed I actually smoke. Right? You know, like one of my favorite lines I get when I'm out with someone is just them being like, oh, you like to smoke weed? Well, my roommate gave me a joint. It's back at my place. We should go back there, go in the bathroom, open the window, put the fan on, light it up, get a little crazy. Right? Because then I just have to be like, I have 4 joints on me right now. Let's find an alley.